While it is true that money does not grow on trees, the closest thing we have would be compound interest. Letting your money work for you is something too many people don't take advantage of, and frankly, are not aware of. Let's take a step back though. What even is interest? When you lend someone money, you expect the person to pay you back over time once they get the money to do so, right? But when you loan someone money, you can no longer use the money yourself. You can't invest it in the stock market, use it to buy a new pair of shoes, or put it towards buying a new car. Because of this opportunity cost, you expect to receive a little extra money from the person you lent to. The additional money you receive on top of the original loan amount, which is also called the principal, is what interest is. An important thing to note is that there are two types of interest: simple interest and compound interest. We will first start with simple interest, since it's a bit simpler. Simple interest is when you receive the same percentage interest amount each payment period for the total duration of the loan. To better understand simple interest, let's look at an example. Imagine your friend needs help covering his rent and asks you for $1,000. Because you're an amazing friend, you agree to lend him the money. But you're no fool. You say, "If I'm giving you $1,000, I want something extra when you pay me back. I could be buying a new TV with this." So you charge him 5% interest every month he doesn't pay you back. Your friend is now responsible for repaying you the original $1,000 you lent him, but also now an additional $50. The $50 is considered the simple interest. After 1 month, he owes you $1,050. The next month, if he still hasn't paid you back anything, make that $1,100. The real magic is with compound interest. With compound interest, you're not just charging your friend 5% on the original $1,000, you're also charging 5% on the interest he owes you. In other words, interest on top of interest. Instead of owing you $1,100 after 2 months, make it $1,102.50. Now that may not seem like much, but imagine if you started this process early and scaled it over time. Let's see what happens if you actually invest for yourself. Let's say you're young and you decide, "I'm going to put away $5,000 every year into an investment account that earns 8% interest." Now at first, that doesn't sound like much. After 1 year, you'd only have $5,400. Big deal? But here's the crazy part. You keep doing this year after year. Fast forward 30 years. Your total money invested is $150,000. But thanks to compound interest, your account isn't worth $150,000. It's worth over $600,000. That's more than $450,000 in profits your money earned while you were just living life. But here's the real kicker. Let's say you keep going until you retire at age 65. Now you've put in $225,000 total. That's a lot, but guess what your account is worth now? Over $1.6 million. If you did the same thing with simple interest, you would only have $639,000 compared to the $1.6 million from compound interest. That's the power of compound interest. The longer your money sits and grows, the more it snowballs into something massive. And here's the part that really blows people's minds. If you started just 10 years later, putting in the same $5,000 a year, you'd only end up with about $730,000 instead of $1.6 million. By waiting 10 years to start investing, you basically lost almost $1 million. So what's the lesson? The earlier you start, the more time you give compound interest to work its magic, the better. Your money isn't just earning interest, it's earning interest on top of interest, year after year, decade after decade. That's how people build wealth while they sleep.